Hey guys! So it's another quick video tonight because it's pretty late in the day and I don't want to get a punishment. I just came from a party, actually, where it was a surprise for one of my friend's boyfriends, and my roommate and I made a cake for it. So we actually spent a lot of time the last couple of days to make a cake and make frosting, and the first frosting went bad, and so we had to buy new material and make it like an hour before it was ready to go, so it was pretty exciting. Anyway, I really wanted to tell you guys about what happened last weekend when I went home for Mother's Day. I guess I'll start with the bad news first. In the middle of last week, my sister told me that the baby's heartbeat was pretty weak, and it was official on Friday that she had suffered a miscarriage. So I guess I'm not going to be an uncle in December when it was originally due, but hopefully soon she'll be able to get pregnant again and we'll go from there. My sister's just about the strongest person I know. Even when she was telling me, she wasn't crying or anything. She was just really strong. She still stayed positive, stayed hopeful. She tried to look on the bright side, and maybe this baby just, was not the one. So I don't know how she does it, but she stays so strong throughout this entire ordeal, and it's really inspiring. I was so glad that I was able to actually see her last weekend because then I could at least hug her and show her that I am there for her if she ever needs me. It was just really nice to be there. And on to the happier part of the weekend. Once I was at my parents' front door, I didn't want to just ring the doorbell and freak them out. So I had my brother call them and say that there was a package that we were expecting and that they should check the front door. So my dad turned on the porch light and he opened the door and I said, "Surprise!" And I was standing there with flowers. It was so cool that my parents had no idea and they were totally shocked. I actually never surprise my parents. I never drive down unannounced or anything, so this was just a really big surprise for them. It was so, so great. My brother and I were able to surprise my parents again the following day because my parents and I had made a plan with my sister to drive down to Irvine and hang out and have dinner, but my brother was actually working that day, so he wasn't going to be able to join us. But later on in that day, he actually had texted me being like, "What's the plan for dinner? And is there going to be enough time for him to get down there?" So I coordinated with my sister and we made a plan so that we would go to a fancier place that took a little longer to wait. So my brother would actually have time to drive down to meet us while we were waiting for dinner. So only about 5 minutes or so after we sat down, my brother actually showed up and surprised my parents because they didn't think that he was going to make it. First, my mom thought that it was just going to be my sister and her for Mother's Day, but she ended up having all three of her kids there, so it was just the best weekend. It was really good. And now I have to upload this before it's too late, so I'll see you guys next week. I'm totally winning. Bye.